Whatever you like. Oh, look, that's us.
Yes, that is
nice.
us.
Your video village is on your phone.
My video village is right here. When I was shooting with Colton, I was able to, because I was doing a gimbal shot.
Yeah.
I said here, and so he could see
Oh, you're
what
just
we were
watching.
doing.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Because
That's
that screen is large enough that you can actually shoot with it.
I love it.
Oh, here comes the mallard.
Oh, hello. He's right behind the pillar.
Right
I
behind
can't
the pillar.
see
Yeah,
him.
I can't see the mallard.
No.
He went right under us.
I know, because but it was literally, I saw that wake that was like right behind the pillar. The lake. There are lakes in Arizona.
They're all man-made, but we do have them.
Well, yeah, until you get up to northern Arizona, and then they're like.
There's only one natural lake in Arizona, and that's Lake Mormon. Mormon Lake.
Mormon Lake.
Yeah,
That's right.
All of them,
which has been dammed up as well. So,
all the rest of them are dammed. But we do have the largest man-made lake in the country.
Which one is that?
Lake Powell.
Lake Powell.
Yeah.
Where you can get a boating trip. Everybody
shoreline,
goes on booze cruises on Lake Powell.
The shoreline of Lake Powell is longer than the Pacific coast because it goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Wacky.
Yeah, crazy.
The land of the saguaro cactus.
The land of the saguaro cactus and the Gila monster.
The Gila monster, the diamondback rattler,
Diamondback rattlesnake,
scorpions, the jackalope, the
javelinas,
majestic jackalope.
Jackalope, yes, and javelinas.
And javelinas.
Don't mess with the javelinas; they're mean.
Oh, now I see a baby.
There's
baby.
one. Yep, that's a mallard.
That's a mallard. Yeah. Yes, shiny green leaves.
So, hi,
feathers.
I'm Doug,
And I'm Katie.
and this is Atomic Age Pictures.
And we're tired.
We are tired. We're out here by the lake in Tempe, and we're just here to...
At Kiwanis Park. It's a lovely,
Park, yes.
lovely park. Yes.
And we're just here to say a few things.
Yeah. Thank you for watching Double Agent. Thank
Yes.
you very much for that.
Double
That
Agent was quite a big hit for us, and a lot of people watched it, and got a lot of really nice comments, so we want to thank you guys for that. We had a lot of fun making it.
Yeah.
And
it was fun making it. It was an odd little experience because it was made in about 4 or 5 different locations to be one location. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and we were able to shoot it in like 4 days. So
Yeah, 4 shooting days.
4 shooting days. Yeah.
Scheduling those days, that was something else.
That was a little different
yes,
story.
yes.
But yeah, thanks again for watching it and all the nice comments. We really enjoyed following the progress as it was getting more and more views. So that was really fun for us.
And we hope that you'll continue to share it and repost it and stuff like that.
Absolutely,
That's exciting because
the more you share that, the more it helps out the new channel. We're getting to the point where very soon we'll be able to monetize it and do memberships and things like that.
Yes.
So that'll help us out to make more. And we have plans for yet another
more projects.
Film
Yes.
featuring Katya, the character from Double Agent. So that's on the way.
Yes, there will be a sequel of sorts.
There will be a sequel.
Another adventure.
Another adventure, yes.
Yeah.
And then we have...
oh my goodness. There's pollen in the air.
There's pollen in the air.
Yeah.
There's flowers right there.
There's flowers right there and bees, so that tells me there's plenty of pollen.
And we have another project coming up with another character that you guys have not seen yet.
What's her name?
Angela.
Oh, Angela.
Yes.
I didn't know which one you were talking
Yes,
about. It's
we
not
have
just one
we have multiple
project. There's like
projects.
6.
But
we can't talk about them yet because they're like pre-pro or development or whatever you want to call it. But, there's a lot going on that just whenever we get time to shoot.
But, pardon me.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay.
It's my annual winter cough that I get every year. And it hangs
but
on
it's
until
not
summer.
winter anymore. It's
Is it
spring.
fall yet? Is
it's
it spring?
Spring.
Is it spring already?
It's mid-March.
When is the first day of spring?
When is spring equinox? It's like
I don't know.
in a few days, isn't it?
Well,
Isn't
then
it
it's
March?
still winter. You can tell it's still winter because I'm out here in a t-shirt.
In short sleeves, and there are bees gathering pollen, of which there is
Speaking
a
of
great deal
t-shirts,
today.
if you want
Ta-da!
an
Merch.
Atomic Age Pictures
Merch.
t-shirt,
Merch.
you can get
Merch.
one from our store, which is either off to the side. Somebody's talking to me.
Yes,
either
they-
off to the side or down below, depending upon what device
Oh,
you're.
it was a message from Amanda.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
We just got a
She's gonna be
message from
doing
Amanda. Lee.
projects too.
Yes.
We got a project.
That's
with
another
her
project
and
that's coming
Kate.
up. Yes.
Yes, which we can't talk about yet because it's in development.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
It's in the well, actually, it's
Pre-pro?
developed. We're just waiting to shoot it. We're just waiting for
waiting
the times to all.
You're waiting for me to script it.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah, that's true.
still-
That's true. It's
I've
not
got the
written yet.
dialogue. It's I have a gig where I drive to Sholo and back quite a bit lately, and so I set the recorder and I just start. Hi, Amanda. Awesome. Anyway, yeah. So I turn on the recorder and I just like riff dialogue and then keep the stuff that I like.
For those of you not from Arizona, driving from Phoenix to Sholo is what is it? 2 hours?
3.
3-hour drive? Yeah.
It's a 3-hour
and she
drive.
does that once a week, actually twice a week. Yeah,
Twice a week.
once up and once down.
Once up, once down. Yeah, yeah. It's a directing gig.
She's directing a play.
for the local college. So yeah, yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, there's that project. Oh, in addition to this T-shirt, there are
Merch.
others T-shirts too that have some of pictures of Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
There's at least one of you, if not two.
From Imitation.
No,
Oh,
there's
it's the arsenic ad.
The arsenic ad. Yes,
Yes.
there's an ad for arsenic, which features Katie. And I think I'm going to put the double agent poster on some merch.
It's a good
and it's
job.
not just T-shirts. You can get
Merch.
mugs and water bottles and bags and all
People
kinds of
are gonna
crazy
get
stuff
People
there.
walking by are gonna get the wrong idea because you keep pointing at keep pointing at my chest. We're shilling the shirt. The shirt.
Doing my Vanna White.
There we go. The shirt merch.
Is it? No, that's not really Vanna White. That's more. What
Like
was
the Price is Right
Yeah, what
girls.
was the gal on The Price is Right? Diane
were
something or
several.
other. But there was the one that was on there forever. Diane something or other. I
You
don't know.
watched The Price is Right more than I did, I guess. 'Cause
I watch-
don't
well, the
remember
only
their
time
names.
I
just
ever-
remember Bob telling you to have your pet spayed or neutered.
Oh yeah.
That was
I
when I
always
was
saw
like
The
sick,
Price is
sick
Right.
at home.
Yes, I would be sick at home, and it would have been probably 1975 or something like that when I saw The Price is Right.
Mine was a little later.
A little
than
later.
that. Not much, but
A little later. Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be on the couch with a box of Kleenex and a Sprite
Yes.
and a very stuffed up nose or a fever or whatever.
I
just lying
frequently
there
I would have
watching,
a
telling
bowl
people
of
to come on down.
chicken noodle soup.
Oh, you had chicken noodles. I would never want to eat.
Well, depending on how I would, if I was just a head cold. Actually, if it was just a head cold, sometimes my mom made tomato soup, which I used to love. Tomato soup with
yeah.
with
Well, it's got
crackers
vitamin
crunched up in it.
C.
Yeah, it's good for you.
Little oyster crackers.
Yes.
Little oyster crackers.
We digress.
No, we don't. This is what we do.
This is what we do.
This is,
Yeah, we just.
This is our stream of consciousness living in life.
I think that kid is going to end up in the water.
The tree stopped him. He looked like he was having fun though, so I can't
apparently.
begrudge him that.
No.
I remember my days in the park when I was, single digits. It's a foggy memory.
You know
but
what I
it was
just
a sweet one.
realized that I didn't check the sound before we started.
But you checked
this.
our levels.
I saw them, but I don't know what it actually sounds like.
Do you want to?
I think we're going to pause for a moment and check
and just
the sound.
check and then resume
We'll be back after these
after
messages.
these messages.
Just a few sprays of Sanguine Out on those stubborn stains, then toss it in the wash with your favorite detergent. At these fine retailers, True Plasma, Vamp Supply, Coffin. Lose your shirt? Well, now you can have Katie's, or at least a copy of it. Just head on over to our Atomic Age Pictures store and order your own shirt. But it's not just shirts. Need a drink? Stanley's got nothing on our mug. We've got coffee cups, water bottles, backpacks, duffel bags, totes, baby clothes, and so much more.
You can get the Atomic Age Pictures logo like Katie's wearing, or these other exciting designs. So if you've lost your shirt, or your mug, or your water bubble, or your backpack, tote, get Katie's, or Amanda's. Visit the Atomic Age Pictures store today. Link in the description below.
What you need is Sanguine Out.
Sanguine Out?
That's right. Sanguine Out, the new super protein stain killer from Vlad and Vlad.
And we're back.
Welcome
yes.
back.
Welcome back. Yes.
And you too can get some Sanguine Out to get blood out of your clothes.
In an alternate universe.
In an
I'm
alternate
sure you
universe,
can.
yes.
Where vampires are housewives.
Save those box tops.
Yeah.
Um,
They make the Fang file.
they make the fun Fang file, you know. We need to make the Fang file commercial.
No, we
Oh, yes.
don't. No, we've got
Absolutely
so
need to
many
make one.
projects.
We do. We do.
We got so many projects. So many projects. I can't. And at some point, I really would love to do something that is Shakespearean in style and substance, something parody-esque, of course.
Well,
but,
then
you know.
that's going to have to be. You're
Yeah,
going to have
I
to take the
know,
lead on
I
that
know,
project because
I
my
know.
shit. What I know about Shakespeare, you can put on the head of a pin. Well, maybe a little more than that.
I
but
think
not,
it's a little more than that.
not
I think I know
much.
A little more than that. Yes. Well.
Yeah, that
Eventually.
Definitely.
I know that completely derailed everything. That wasn't stream of consciousness. That was screeching to a halt, crashing right through the windshield.
No, it's just one of the potential future projects
I
that we've
know,
got going. It's along with the screwball comedy.
Which is something else. I've got it on a legal pad. I've got a,
Screwball
a
comedy?
beat sheet on a legal pad.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Again,
and actually,
I don't know when that's
one
gonna
of the
happen.
projects that's actually in the pipeline is going to have a little screwball to it. So
A dark comedy.
yeah,
Dark comedy.
dark comedy, screwball.
Dark screwball comedy.
It's a murder mystery comedy.
Yes.
Actually, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's comedy. It's a murder mystery that's funny.
Okay.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how much comedy is going to end up in it. It might end up being really funny. I don't know.
It might end up being very serious
It
too.
might.
I mean, we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know until we make these things. What
I know
they're
we
gonna turn out
really
to be
have
like.
no idea until we make these things, but you know.
So what else you got going on, Katie?
You would know because you text me, and I'm like, I've got to go to rehearsal. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I'm in Eastern Arizona most of the time, and I am directing a play. So that is my gig, which is why you haven't seen a lot of content from us in the last 6 weeks, maybe?
Yeah. We had planned to do
Because
a
we had
little-
finished. We had finished Double Agent, and then
she got very busy with the play.
I got very busy with the play, but we premiered it when I was actually up in
Yes.
the Sholo area, because I remember sitting with my laptop open, hoping that the Wi-Fi signal would stay true so that I could continue to comment on it. So yeah, so I was
Well,
out
and
of town
we
then.
also had a project that we had planned to do.
Yes, we did.
A St. Patrick's Day product.
Was it really St.
project.
Patrick's Day? It wasn't
Well,
like specific to it,
it-
but it had like
yeah.
Celtic-y things.
Yeah,
going
and
on.
well, we
Irish-ish.
were going to do it for St. Patrick's Day,
Yeah.
but that got delayed because the play that Katie's working on
It-
ended up
it's-
getting much more complicated than it started out to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, just like any of our projects.
But we're still going to do that project. It just won't come out for St. Patrick's Day.
No. Well, but you know, like we said, it's not specific to St. Patrick's Day. It's just kind of Irish.
You know, and the truth of the matter is, waiting a few months means that where we plan to film it is going to be much greener.
That's right, because it was going to be
So,
outdoors,
yeah.
and you know things. things get really green in the spring in the valley and in
Well, this
surrounding.
isn't
I know it's
in
up on the
valley.
Mogollon
Yeah,
Rim, yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, things get really green in Arizona. But you know, in the wintertime, everything is brown. And if there's not snow on the ground, it's muddy brown. So, yeah.
Well, and especially the area we're going to, while there
Oh
are
my
a
gosh,
lot
I'm
of
gonna sneeze. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
while there are a lot
It's
of
the pollen.
Yeah.
My eyes.
While there are a lot of pine trees there,
Uh-huh.
actually a majority of the trees, or at least a significant portion of them,
Yeah.
are like oak trees. So
Yeah.
they lose their leaves in the wintertime, so it looks
Yeah.
very winter sometimes there. If
Which
it's,
is great if that's the goal.
right.
And there is
But
at
I
least
think we
one
want-
shoot. Well, there is at least one shoot because I have a cosplay that's, you know, we were talking about shooting it for like 2 years
Which one?
in the snow.
Oh
the-
yes,
the-
yes,
the-
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes. Mm-hmm.
That'll eventually happen. Maybe
There's
this
snow
winter.
up there now.
I know, but I don't want to go up
I
there right
don't
now.
wanna
I don't want to. I'm
go.
tired. Directing a cast of 20 is of varying levels of experience and confidence with the material. It takes a lot of energy and focus, and by the time rehearsal is over, my brain just goes, and I
I've
kind
never
of power
directed a
down.
cast that large. Blackout
directed-
was the most actors I've ever had in.
Yeah, but did you ever have all
I
of
never
them
had them
together
all.
in one
I think the
scene?
largest scene was the scene in my sister's living room that had Fred and
Not the
Tracy
train, not the
and
train yard.
no, there were more people talking in that scene because it was
Oh, it's
it was
dialogue,
you
right, yeah,
and
dialogue.
Toby and Fred and Tracy and
We got Aaron.
else
and
was
we
in it?
had
Yeah.
and yeah,
that was
There
probably
were-
the
there
most people I've had in one scene.
right.
Which was the thing about that is when you're shooting a movie, how do you cover that many people with the camera? You know, how do you block it so it's not?
You're talking like how many you were doing or how many I was doing?
No, when you're how many I'm doing because when
Right.
you're shooting it on film, you've got to find interesting angles, and when
Yeah,
you've got that
that's
many
true.
people in the scene, how do you keep the eye line straight and all that? You know.
Well, and also you have to make sure that the actors have something to do in the course
Yes.
of that
Mhm.
the scene's action. Otherwise, they're just standing there,
Just right.
just standing there.
Right.
And you know, some of the dialogue they're not supposed to be listening to, and so they have to be occupied in something else if they're going to be on camera. But it can't be something that pulls too much focus.
Well, and especially on stage, because when you're on stage, the audience can go, "What's that guy doing? Why is he just standing there?"
Right. Well,
Yeah.
and I tell them that all the time. I'm like, you have to, if you are listening to the dialogue, you have to be actively listening, not acting like you're listening,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
actively listening. But if you are not, you have to have some kind of stage business, and sometimes I will assign them stage business because that's necessary. That they be on a particular task that that adds to the scene or fleshes out what the other people are doing in the scene, but it can't pull too much focus. I had some guys get really. This was last week. I had some guys get really excited about what they were doing behind what the dialogue was doing,
Did they
and
get
so
too excited?
well, they got very, very large and expressive about it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, they're chewing the scenery and they're pulling focus, but it was sincere. It wasn't like we're doing this to pull focus. It was
Right,
like
right.
we're into our moment. The yes, baby, yes, baby. We have duckies around the lake. It's nice. Whack, 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 whack.
We're
whack,
surrounded
whack,
by
whack, whack.
waterfowl.
Well, they're waiting for like popcorn or
Where's Alfred Hitchcock?
breadcrumbs. Oh no, these ones are too lazy.
They're too lazy to attack us.
They're too lazy to attack us. They're like, we are domestic wildfowl because we just wait for the people to
breadcrumbs.
throw us
Right,
breadcrumbs.
right. Or a hamburger.
That too. It's weird. Who's talking to you?
I don't know. I'm just looking to make sure we're
Okay.
still in the frame, and we are.
Oh, good.
Speaking of props, the
Yes.
coffee cup shipped.
Yay!
Should be here in a couple of days. And actually,
We have a project where I need a special coffee cup,
and the costume shipped.
and okay.
It hasn't left China yet, but it's
It's
on the way.
marked to
Yeah,
ship.
it's actually it's in
Hopefully it'll
custom. It's
get-
cleared customs, so
Oh,
it probably will
okay.
leave China shortly.
Okay, good.
That's probably the next project.
Yeah. So then when I try it
Actually,
on, and I
no,
go, okay, how much do I have to
Actually,
alter this?
the project with Amanda is probably the next project.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then-
that
and
that
then-
one is
and then
because
that
that one's
one.
ready to
Yeah.
go. That one's ready to well, almost ready to go. Like I said, I
Oh,
have to
almost.
transfer the dialogue from my phone recording to
into a script.
into my script software.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yay, hurrah! But it'll get done, and it'll be great, and Amanda will be gorgeous and funny, and I will be obnoxious as per usual, and then we'll go.
But that's
from
usually
there.
funny. So, and that this
You
this
know,
one
it's
is
funny in small doses.
This one is
but after
definitely a
while,
comedy, so,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, but is it though?
with Amanda.
Yeah.
That's definitely a comedy.
You okay? Yeah. all right.
That's definitely a comedy.
We're gonna play it straight,
we're
but
pl-
it's just
Oh,
gonna
sure.
naturally be kind of ridiculous.
I think it's going to be funny.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Good.
So anyway, we have lots of stuff coming up in the next couple of months.
Yes.
We're on hold shooting stuff until Katie's play is done.
Yeah.
When does it open? April.
It opens first week of April.
First week of April.
First week
So
of April.
Once
and
that's
it's gonna be gearing up toward that, and I'm gonna still be up there during the first week of April because it's gonna be opening weekend. It's gonna be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And I think we've got like a student field trip that's coming up, so we're gonna have a talk back
I
after one
see.
of the
Oh, yeah,
performances
yeah, yeah,
opening
yeah.
weekend, and so it's just gonna be. I have to stand there and pretend I know what I'm doing.
But after that, we're going to give Katie a week to recuperate. And
Are
then,
you?
Yeah, we'll give you a
Promise?
week to recuperate, and then we're going to get right back into
Yeah.
getting some more projects done.
Yeah.
We are. If you've seen Imitation,
Yes.
that's our Blade Runner fan film. It is on this
Yes.
channel, the full edited together
Yes.
version.
Yes.
We are.
Are
Excuse
you
me.
okay, bruh?
Yeah, my lip's bleeding.
What?
Is it bleeding?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I pulled a hunk of skin off of that.
Ow!
Anyway,
Chapstick. Chapstick, man. Chapstick is your friend. No?
it always dries my lips out.
Chapstick does.
Yeah, it does.
Well, maybe Carmex would. I can understand that, but not.
The only thing that ever worked for me is the company that makes. Oh, geez, I really am.
you
bleeding.
are bleeding.
The company that
People are
makes.
gonna think I punched you.
The company that makes Neosporin
Yeah.
used to make lip therapy stuff. It
Yeah.
was just a little tube, and you'd
A little
squeeze
tube.
out this little bit of.
I'm sure
and
there is
it
a
was-
comparable
it was
product out
really
there.
good, and they don't make it anymore.
I'm sure there's a comparable product.
Probably.
Now I'm gonna have to go and look because it's gonna get in my brain and my OCD is gonna kick in, and I'm gonna be like, I have to.
Anyway, what I was saying,
The puppy.
if you've seen Imitation, it is here on this channel. You can check it out. It's
Yes.
on the playlist of our shorts.
Yes.
And what we're planning to do is do a little behind the scenes where we're going to go around to the various locations we shot that in and show you where we shot and what those locations look like off camera. Well, on camera, but when we pull back a little bit to see the stuff you couldn't see on camera.
Yeah, yeah. The take away the glamour of it. Take away the glamour.
You pull in a lot of those locations. You pull back just a little, and then you realize that you're in some mundane location, but
Yeah.
there's this little space that looks cool. And we did things like we shot on the SkyTrain at Sky Harbor Airport and places like that. So anyway, that's going to be a thing that we're going to be doing. Although
and it's
that
funny
will
because we found like
probably-
some really cool back alleys and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You pull back and you go, I've walked past there 100 times.
exactly.
So yeah, it's
Although
not
that-
special, but it's made to look very special.
That is going to be exclusive to our Patreon.
Yes.
And not this summer, but next summer.
Next summer, are you talking 2025?
2025.
Okay.
We're going to try and get a table at Phoenix
Fan Fusion. Yes.
And that will be available on a Blu-ray. If you want to purchase that, it will be available on a Blu-ray, and there will be some other bonus features on that Blu-ray, which we cannot discuss. But if you come out to Phoenix Fan Fusion, summer 2025,
Yeah.
you should be able. And we're going to actually have other stuff too.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have
Stills, like 8x10 glosses and
8x10s,
stuff.
and we're going to have. We're going to try and have a Blu-ray that is going to have 3 shorts featuring Katya, our Russian spy.
Yes.
And 3 shorts featuring another character that you have not seen yet.
Yes.
Which is the one that we have coming up right after.
Ambition.
Yeah. So, but we got a year to do it. So.
Right. Well, you have a year to plan it, and I will show up and be the meat puppet. But no, but this year at Phoenix Fan Fusion,
Yes.
I will be there. I will be doing panels, and I will also be hosting the masquerade, the big masquerade event Saturday night. So that will be fun. So if you actually come out to Phoenix Fan Fusion, you might just catch me wandering around wearing some kind of odd costume, and yes, and you can hail me from across the hall, and we can get a picture.
So there's an excuse to come out to Phoenix Fan Fusion. Go see Katie's.
Yes, please.
Katie's panel, and you're hosting the aren't you hosting or you're emceeing the?
I just said
Is
that.
that what you said?
Yes. Wow. Okay. Good to know that a director does not listen to
I thought
actors.
You were talking. Well, I was in my head. I was thinking about what else is going on at Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Mm-hmm. You were already miles away. Miles away.
I thought you were talking about your panels.
No. I'm only going to be doing a couple of panels, maybe just one this year, because of the commitment to emceeing the masquerade. Because that's kind of like a big thing.
Well, yeah, you've got a lot to organize for that, don't you?
I do have a lot to organize for that. Yeah, because I got to get up and I got to run that night.
Introduce everybody
and keep everybody hype.
Exactly. Well, should we wrap this up?
I don't know what we're wrapping up.
I don't know
This
what
is
we're
what's
wrapping
so
up either.
sad is that it's like, oh yeah, we need to put out some content. We need to talk to the viewers. We need to do something, and I have nothing to say. Nothing of import.
Here's the thing: is if you guys have any questions for us that we haven't babbled about already.
Yeah, that's really good. Well, we do need to talk about like a lot of the processes and stuff.
Yes, and we've done a bit of that here.
Projects and stuff. So.
But anyway, if you have any questions,
ask what our favorite pizza topping is. I don't care.
Put them in the comments down below.
It's all for the engagement. It's all for the engagement. We want to interact, and it helps the channel a lot. It helps us get to know you a lot, and all of this stuff.
I need to start using the community tab also.
Yes, you do.
Because I just discovered the community tab. I didn't realize that it was there until just very recently.
Okay,
yeah.
Boomer.
And we're getting, I'm not a boomer, I'm a Gen Xer.
Not. I know.
And we're also getting very close to the point where we can do memberships.
Yes.
So let us know if you want to do that. If
Mm-hmm.
you guys are interested in memberships, let us know if that's something that you want.
Let us know if you'd like us to do a live ever.
Yeah.
Just not related to a premiere, but like a live.
Just a live
where
Q&A.
we just like talk to ya.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that too.
We can do that too. In fact, it probably would be a lot more structured because we would be fielding questions and actually answering
you
things
guys
with
will
purpose.
keep us on track rather
Please
than
do.
flights of fancy.
This.
We just
This.
see what you're privy to here is a typical conversation between Katie and I, where it ends up in 5 different directions, and by the time we get to the end of it, we have no idea what we talked about.
No. It's really true. Well, and then when we're done shooting, it takes us about 2 hours to pack up and leave any particular location because we end up in conversation about something. Music video. We got to do that after the show closes.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
There was, again, along with the half a dozen projects we're planning, we've got some things.
You know what? It's funny. I was going through my list of things that I ordered from Amazon the other day, and I saw this pink dress.
Yes.
And I thought, what was that? What was that for? Why did we order that? And then I went, oh, it's it's a music video. Well, sort of a music video.
Okay, the song I sing in black. Well, I sing 2 songs in Blackout.
Yes.
But it's one of the songs
One
in
of the songs
Blackout.
that she sings
We're
in Blackout.
revisiting that project because I don't know. I think the project has a lot of. I think it has a lot of value.
Yeah.
And maybe we can shine a light on it again.
By the
Cough
way,
drop for that cough of yours.
Cough drop. By the way, if you have not seen Blackout, it is on the Atomic Age Pictures channel. Not this channel, but Atomic Age Pictures. Maybe I should put it on this channel.
I think you should
Maybe
put it
I
on
should
this
pull
channel
it off
because
of
yes,
the other one and put it on this one.
Switch it
Yeah.
over. Yeah, because it's an original.
That is true.
It is yours.
And that's another thing that we'll be
own
selling
it.
at Phoenix Fan Fest if you want a
Yes,
copy of Blackout
definitely.
on Blu-ray.
Definitely. 2025.
But 2025, yes. That I know it's out. We checked on getting a table this year, but they are sold out.
Oh,
so-
they have a waiting list as long as the city block at this point because it's a pretty popular convention.
Yeah,
it's,
they regularly get what 500,000 people there, or is it closer to 1 million?
Oh no, it's not quite that. It's not quite that, but it is. Ever since it became more difficult to get to San Diego Comic-Con for people, a lot of them have been like, well, let me go to Phoenix because
Yeah, that's
Phoenix
true.
has a lot of celebrity guests,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of guests that you
Adam
might be able
Savage
to.
is going to be at this one.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of people.
Is Adam Savage going to participate? Because he always brings a costume. Well, he brings a costume to San Diego. I don't know if he does the other ones.
I don't know what his plans are. I think he might simply be doing a spotlight panel and some signings. I don't know, but I can't
I wonder if they
speak for
can
him
get him
because
to
I'm
be
not
one of
his.
the judges for the costume contest.
You mean the masquerade?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah.
costume
Well,
contest. It's a
okay.
masquerade. You got to do way more than just stand there in clothes. You have to like perform and stuff.
I
It's-
see.
Yeah.
I'm just
a
going
little
to stand there in a
Okay.
T-shirt that says "This is my costume."
And you would get pelted.
Oh, I'm sure I would.
with nerd items like, Dungeons and Dragons dice. Like a lot of 20-sided dice get chucked at you.
It wouldn't be the first time I've had Dungeons and Dragons dice tossed at me.
I mean, let me guess, you were dungeon master in the day.
Yes, and a player. Yes. Had a regular game we played for like 3 years.
What edition did you? What edition?
That was second edition.
That was second edition. Oh my, that was yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
I played the original box set, and then first edition.
So advanced Dungeons and Dragons.
The original box set, Advanced Dungeons
Advanced
and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And then didn't play that much. Played it a couple of times, and then played maybe 1 or 2 games with first edition.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the big game that we played for off and on for 3 years
Second
was
edition.
second edition. Yeah, which I still think is the best version.
You were gonna get so much.
There are a lot of people that agree with me that second
And there are a
edition
lot of
was-
people
is
that say 3.5 is the pinnacle.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
Well, I think we can all agree that nobody liked 4.0.
Well, second edition was okay. The second edition certainly had its problems, and I certainly acknowledge that. But 3.5 or whatever it was didn't improve on it. I thought it made it worse.
Okay. Hot take of the day, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
And maybe I'm biased because I played second edition for so long.
Yeah.
But I tried. I bought the books third edition, and
Yep.
I was like, this isn't helping.
Yeah, but that's third edition, not 3.5.
I had 3.5. I had
You
the
did
updates.
3.5,
Yeah, I had
okay.
the updates.
Okay.
But I didn't think it was better.
Okay.
In fact, I kept going back to second edition.
Well, you went back to the known.
Yeah, it wasn't just.
You do
it
not
wasn't just
respond well
known.
to change.
Well, no, that's not entirely true.
Okay, technology, sure. Entertainment?
Let's put it this way: from a dungeon master's perspective,
Yes.
it did not make your job easier.
Okay. That's a fair
It
argument.
did not make.
That's a
your job
fair
easier.
argument. What about as a player?
As a player, well, it added complications to the way the attributes worked.
Okay.
For each, not only did they eliminated some character classes and added others, and then the way the attributes worked were different for different character classes. So rather than using the same method to create each character, each one was different.
Okay.
And it was, I don't know, I thought it made it much more complicated than it needed to be. My favorite system is the 10D system, the system for the original Star Wars role-playing game.
Okay.
Because it was simple. It was all based on 10s.
Tens.
And you didn't have all these funny dice. It was just regular dice.
Just regular six-sided?
Just regular six-sided dice, yeah.
That's boring.
But it was fast and it worked, and it was easy to remember how things worked.
Okay. So there was less of a learning curve?
Much less of a learning curve, easier for players to learn, and easier to set up the characters. And then once you're playing, everything is based on percentages.
Do you still have those?
I don't.
Shoot, because I was going to say that would be great for my nephews.
Stupidly, when I was moving at one time, I took them over to Bookman's, and now the second edition Dungeon Master's Guide.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that thing goes for now on
Tell
eBay?
me.
I've seen it for as much as $200.
I was going to say $200,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course.
But then we've got a little friend.
Yeah, we got a little friend. Is it a grackle?
I think that is a grackle.
A grackle.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
We used to get those.
He found a bug.
Do you remember the fountain?
found a grasshopper.
Yeah, he found. Ooh, protein. Good for you.
Protein.
You remember
Protein.
the fountain in front of my mom's house?
Yes.
The grackles used to get in there and take their baths.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I would love to put a bird bath in my backyard,
Yeah.
but the feral cats in the neighborhood.
Oh, that would just be ringing the dinner
It's a
bell.
buffet. It would be a buffet for them.
So we're almost up to 30 minutes.
Wow, is that okay? That's mid-reel.
Mid-reel. Yeah. Actually, it's more than 30 minutes if we count before the commercial break.
Oh right. Yeah, but you're gonna have to edit a lot.
I'm gonna do a little editing.
A lot of my dumb chatter out because I am barely coherent. I have one thing on my mind, and it has to do with iambic pentameter and Oberon and Titania and a bunch of ridiculousness. An ass's head and whether or not it fits the actor.
Did you call me an ass?
I didn't call you an ass.
Oh, okay.
You're just looking to be offended. You're looking to be offended.
Looking for any reason to be offended.
That's offensive. That's offensive.
I'm triggered.
That's offensive.
I got your trigger right here.
I got your trigger right here.
It's on my
You filthy animal.
my Colt 45.
Which was lost in a boating accident.
My Colt 45 is lost in a boating?
Yes, it was lost in a boating accident. All of your firearms were lost in a boating accident. All of my firearms were lost in a boating accident.
And coincidentally, they were lost in a boating accident directly over Challenger Deep. So you'll never find them.
You'll never, no.
The deepest part of the ocean.
The deepest part of the ocean. Yeah. Yeah.
They're going to wonder what the heck we're talking about.
No, they're not, because if you know, you know.
If you're in the know, then you know.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not sure I'm in the know, but I'll go along with it.
You go along with it, and I'll explain when the cameras are off.
Well, anyway, we should probably wrap this up now that we're like a half hour into this thing.
Well, I have into this section
Into
of it.
this section
into
of
the,
it.
Into the post word from our sponsor.
Right. So anyway,
Yeah, but it's not going to end up being that long because I'm not making sense. So you'll have to edit a bunch of me out. Look at the way
I'm just going to leave it in. What's it? What?
It's just doing little adjusting.
Well, that's because I think I accidentally. Is it following me? No, it's following you.
Following me?
Oh no, it's not following you. I don't know
me.
why. I don't know why it was doing that. Maybe it's. I don't know. Weird. I thought I had turned off the tracking so that it wouldn't do that. But maybe.
Maybe I'm
it did.
hallucinating because of lack of sleep.
No, I saw it do that too. I don't know.
Okay, good.
Or
Well, maybe you're hallucinating
maybe it's
because of lack of sleep.
Yeah, that could be it too. Hey, if you like this long extended content, please like and subscribe.
And if you don't, please like anyway because
Hit the thumbs up.
be merciful.
Yes, please be merciful. And also, please go over and check out the Patreon because
Yes, please.
anything that you can support us over there with is helpful when we're making these films.
Well, it goes toward production.
It does. It
So-
all goes towards production,
Yeah.
as does most of my paychecks.
Rent, groceries, production.
No, it's actually production and then rent, groceries. Sometimes it's
at least you've got your priorities straight.
Yeah, eating. Well, clearly eating is a priority, but
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
I think Katie's done.
It's 3.
Is it 3?
It's 3.
Is it?
It's
No,
3.
it could be 3.
It's 3.
We got here at noon.
It's cold. It's code.
Oh,
It's 3.
it's 3.
And when we were shooting Blackout, we'd hit
Oh.
a place because we would have to shoot at night because it was noir, and so noir
Well,
you have
the
to
whole movie
shoot
took
it
place
at
at
night.
night.
The whole movie takes place at night, various couple of nights in a row, and so we would have these all-night shoots, and we shot it. It was mostly early in the year,
Yes.
like early in the year when the night was still pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
We shot a little bit in before Christmas, but then mostly after Christmas. But I think we finished shooting like in March sometime.
Yeah, except for the one pickup where we were in the desert in the beginning
In the
of the
daytime,
summer.
yeah. There's one scene that takes place in the daytime,
And we shot that in
and
summer.
we shot that because of course we did. Yeah. Hi. Every time the phone beeps, people. Okay. But yeah, so we would be shooting, and it would be all night shoots, and it would get to be about 3 a.m. and I would get stupid. My brain would just turn into this corkscrew, and I would just start giggling like an
There's
idiot.
one particular night in the train
Yeah, you've
car
got footage of that.
where I let the camera roll, and it's almost 5 minutes of Katie giggling because she can't stop laughing.
I want my mommy. Okay. I'm sorry.
Static about Joe getting shot. Finally, that dumbass took a bullet. You've been dragging me all over the friggin'
I'm
sound.
so sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. Your eyelashes will fall off.
I'll be in my trailer. Eyes will be all bloody and cheery.
My eyelashes will be a lot.
So good though, she's actually laughing her ass
Well,
off
you know,
right before we
the
went on
really
camera.
cool thing is we just got about a minute and a half of really good stuff for the bloopers.
No!
All right, are you ready? Rolling.
I'm sorry. Where's my point of focus?
To
your right.
The doorway.
Doorway.
Can you see the doorway? Or
I
is-
can see Joe standing in front of the doorway, and I'm good with that.
Can you see
You want me to go? Yeah.
You're
we're
fine, honey.
Just so she can see the doorway.
You're fine. He tucks his. All I see is the top of. You jerks! You jerks! You big dumb jerks! Oh! Do you want us to not ever finish tonight? Come on, come on. Okay.
All right. Camera's rolling. Sorry.
Don't you be making faces at me. Oh. Everybody's out to get me tonight. It's not fair. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Camera's rolling.
got it.
Action.
I just looked right at the camera. Sorry. One more time.
Action.
I hate you all.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you.
Because I was tired, and I'm tired now because my sleep schedule is screwed up from directing the play because all the rehearsals are in the evening. So of course that means at night, and then groggy in the morning. So yeah. So it's 3.
It's 3. So we both have other stuff to do, so we're going to let you go. Thanks for watching.
We're gonna let you go.
We're gonna let you go.
We're holding them captive.
They clearly
They could have clicked off at
clearly
any
they are
point.
glued to the screen with this
riveting.
riveting content.
It's so deep.
It is.
It's profound.
So anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next project.
Very soon. Very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Now,